My name is Kirk Diamond, and I am a creative. My band is a reggae band, mainly, but we fuse different genres to give it more of a modern blend, I would say, because obviously we live in Canada, and it's very multicultural, so we try to adapt to everybody's, we would say, palette then. Yeah, you know what I mean? Everybody's like, we adapt to it and grab them in, and the message remains the same. So yeah. I don't wanna wait, baby. No, I don't wanna wait, baby. I don't wanna wait, baby, for your love. Black History Month, to me, is a chance for other cultures to get to see more than just what's been told. So for example, like most people only hear about slavery, or if you watch the news, it's mostly about crime and stuff like that. With Black History Month, it's like a spotlight is shined on the achievements and the creations and the inventions that we did. Because for me, it's more than just, like I said, slavery. You know what I mean? That like slavery is just a small piece of the actual history, or I like to say our story. You know what I mean? Because his story, somebody is telling somebody else's history. You know what I mean? So yeah. It's everything, you know what I mean? But more than just, I mean, obviously I am black, so we put that in the forefront because most of my, like, the message in my music is for humanity first, but it's also an upliftment towards my people as well, to have them know that, yeah, even though sometimes things are rough, we see in the media where it's always like a negative image, whether someone's dying or someone's doing the crime. You know what I mean? But the music that I sing, and it represents me and how I would want to see our people move up or rise up. You know what I mean? And I mean, I'm influenced by other people as well, like Bob Marley, Malcolm X, Haile Selassie, of course, and we just try to continue the message. You know what I mean? So if the messenger is no longer delivering the message, someone else has to take up the letter and deliver it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so. My actual family inspire me. You know what I mean? Like coming from Jamaica and working their way up to owning a house and seeing the struggle firsthand. It's different from someone like you're born and see a house there for you and stuff like that, but because I grew up knowing when we lived in an apartment in Eglinton to we owning a house in Brampton, it's much different. That alone is inspiring to me. You know what I mean? Secondly, my parents have been married for 30 years, 31 years. They must know how long they've been married. But yeah, but that also inspires me to have a certain mindset when it comes to relationships. That's just how I think, you know what I mean? And then, of course, like I said, Bob Marley, Haile Selassie the First, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Kwame Nkrumah, James Baldwin. These are people that I read their words and try to get inspired. Like in my performance, I had said like the world is a very unhappy place, and I find it that it's going to become even worse if people don't get the message of what they were trying to tell us back in the 60s and the 50s, because really and truly the world really hasn't changed. It's just message from the negative is passed down, but it's almost like the positive message failed to pass down at the same time. You know what I mean? So it has to have a balance. So if only the negative message is coming through, and the positive is not coming through, the world's going to be unhappy. So I encourage people to help to bring the positive, because I can't do it alone.
In this time, we realize there's more people talking about mental health and people suffering from depression. Basically, the world is not a happy place right now. Anywhere you go in the world, there is more crime, whether you like to admit it or not. Some people say it's a black thing. In other cultures, they say it's that culture's problem. But it's a humanity thing. Like when I look around, I'm pretty sure that some of you guys are Jamaican, some of you are black, some of you are Asian, some of you are purple. You know what I mean? But we're together in love and unity, dancing, enjoying music. That's what life is supposed to be about, unity and coming together and enjoying the good things. You know what I mean? And if you're here now, I'm pretty sure the moment we were dancing, you weren't thinking about any problems. You weren't thinking about the exam that you might have tomorrow. Right? See? But, like I'm saying, this is what life is supposed to be about. So when I wrote this song is saying now or later, I will be greater. But I need you guys to sing it for yourself. You know what I mean? Because at a time like now, you need to be greater for yourselves, for your family, for the future. You know what I mean? So we're going to sing it one time and then you guys sing it, okay? Alright. Low same way.
The Movement of Ahryel, my band, you know what I mean, they help to make the dream a reality. You know what I mean? So yeah, because whatever I cannot do on a stage, they help to bring it to life, you know. So yeah, so big them up, big up everybody that is watching this. And yeah, at Kirk Diamond on Instagram, Kirk Diamond on Spotify, and all the other stuff. Kirk Diamond and the Movement of Ahryel. We're working on an album now and an EP. So by the end of the year, you should have both of them ready. Yeah.